Again, this is going to be part 2. And shame on you. This is the work of a king of cups and somebody else. I just thought about it. I said, this person that sat there and rant, they want to really let me know that they just hate my fucking guts, really. Right? They just want me to know that they really hate my fucking guts. So, again, they ran off with fucking Rafiki. You know what I'm saying? With Rafiki. And I think they ran off and built a compound for all these copycats. Monkey see, monkey do. Build a bitches. Traded something for a build a bitch stew. That's somebody that shows somebody that they hate somebody or they can't stand them. And that's all right. Because like I said, it ain't going to do nothing. But, the crown might have got knocked down. Pick that bitch up and put it back on. Right? I'll pick it up, fix it, fix the crown, right? And stand my fucking ground, okay? And I feel like whatever this is sad because now these people might have forever access to my memory bank. They may have forever access to me, to my vassal. So this is something that cannot be controlled on one level. This is something that the very people that put this in play to go ahead and do whatever stupid shit they were trying to do is going to use the same tools and the same effort that they use to do it. They're going to use to clean this shit up. The same efforts they use to do it, they're going to use it to clean it up because you don't do good fucking people like that. You don't do people like that. I'm not no druggie. I'm not no alcoholic. You know what I'm saying? I don't fuck with nobody. You know what I'm saying? I excuse me. I'm good to people. I feel like somebody thought that they were robbing from the rich to feed the poor, but these rich didn't even know that they were rich. And when they were while they were doing this, they forgot to give the person that was poor some of their own shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, how that makes sense? That's why I kept hearing King Richard. I don't know why. Again, I do feel like, I don't know. It's like, I don't know. There's some similarity. There's also something with Ashley and Ashley and Kate, the twins, but it's not the twins. It's Bob Saget. And remember, I told you that they said that he mysteriously passed. And then I was doing that video and I said something about bludgeon in the head. And then later on, they said they went and they examined. They said that it did look like he hit his head on a table. These are people. I'm telling you, there is some connection to this somewhere. I'm telling you. And this is also telling me that there is a twin. Whether this is this is maybe a twin or a false twin that has stolen the imprint or whatever of another person. All right. And I feel like this also, is this sisterly something. Whatever they did would try to hurt me is to take everybody but me. So again, if something is saying no child is left behind, no child is supposed to be left behind. But I feel like, something happened with the Gemini yesterday that has this person maybe, again, where, they may be under some type of mental attack. It could be like somebody erasing something. They can do that to your mind too, Okay. And I think it might be a little bit easier if you've went with the antidote and stuff like this. I don't know. But again, that's just something that I'm seeing here. It might be a little bit harder to crack something here. But even if you are, if you do or you don't, you know what I'm saying? This is a time right now to really reflect here. So some floodgates or something have been opened, right? So I went to bed, I asked Source, reverse this thing or whatever. And I feel like, again, it's that other part of me that doesn't, really, I feel like that the God masculine, the higher top of the head, right? And then also if we look at the feet, the movement, okay? When I'm the mind, body and soul, right? But they are like that other, or it might even be right, left brain kind of energy here. And they use that influence over me, with still having the characteristic of a male, right? But really, this might be the Empress, or this might be a feminine energy here. It's a heist. That's all I know. And when I just looked at the Judgment card, right? It's like they were made clean, right? When that judgment was taken, or that judgment when that horn was blown and those people were made clean, they were supposed to be able to be free. They were supposed to get some kind of guidance here, right? Now, I know in the spiritual, I might have gotten led away. I don't know if the masculine got led away in the physical. I think the masculine got led away by one of these masculines in the physical. Like in a friendship or like some deal or something like that. You know, I don't know. I'm guessing that's where it stops. Okay. But I'm just saying they got some kind of deal. So this is also misogynistic energy. So it makes me wonder again. Maybe I'm the odd one out because I'm not androgynous outwardly. You see what I'm saying? But a natural born one. Okay. Like that energy. Okay. And I feel like whatever fruit they were trying to dangle to me and around me, you know, I didn't make it to it. Okay. I didn't make it to it. Now it's not my fault if, you know, these people have snuck into somebody's house and, you know, they do something, but I don't have no memory of it. You see what I'm saying? I would not have any memory of this, but I do keep hearing that if these walls could talk, right? But I feel like there's also a contradictory energy here. I was just listening. I kept on listening to that song, There's a Stranger in My House. And she says also, what did she say in there? Oh my goodness. I can't remember what I just said, but I think it was whatever it was. I was supposed to reverse it too and give you another example of it. Okay, let's look at this. Let's look at the lyrics real quick because I'm not going to be able to stop until. Okay, so again, here it says, okay, I don't understand. You look just like the man in the picture by our bed. Okay. The suspense is pounding and clouding up my head. I'm checking your clothes. Okay. Checking. What was that? I've seen something yesterday that said something about checking something. Okay, checking your clothes. Okay, this also making me think that this is talking about somebody checking off a box for your skin. Yeah, the skin walking energy here. Right? Because selling Joseph off into slavery, you know, his coat, they was jealous of his coat of many colors because that's the 7 hills. That's the real, it's making me think about G7. It's making me think about the 7 hills. It's trying to make me think about the 7 continents. Again, so these people thought that they would be able to do this and either send me here or there or do this, and they go here and there, but they don't understand. They don't want one rulership. They're trying to hurry up and change this whole matriarchy energy here. They're saying after this particular queen that they're not going to do it the same way anymore. And I wonder why. No, they are going to do it the same some more. See, what they're trying to do is hide from God, and you cannot do that. They're not going to be allowed to. People have been trained to look at people outwardly and look at these things like this and judge people and blame them for the whole takedown. And that's what I'm saying. Now these people have sat there and done this work that they've done on the king and went up and set up a whole rocky, dirty, stanky foundation. It stenches. There's a stench coming up from it. It's not authentic. Instead of dealing with the king or dealing with the energy or dealing with God or a goddess or what emperor, empress, whatever you want to call it, I'm halting on the titles for right now because we're talking about something very specific. This is also making me think about like somebody getting into their old age. So these people were supposed to help, you know, like, again, I feel like the river runs through me, right? But then again, did they duplicate me? Okay. And now whatever it is, like the Gemini energy, whatever it is, I need it from, whatever it is that I need it from me, the other me. You get what I'm saying? Now they will be able to locate me. These people know where I am. I don't know where any of these people are. And I feel like they have been cradle robbing, if you want to know what I'm saying, and taking the heirs from the king, which is really a feminine energy this time. Or it may be always that way. Okay, you know what I'm saying? This is the things that we talked about on this channel and this platform over time. But people thought I was trying to be in a derogatory way. No. Source had me talk about the things that I talked about here. And there was a reason for it. And this is why I got banned. And so I got wrongfully charged in some kind of spiritual jail or some kind of semi-jail. And these other people were just happy to be able to judge me. They were just happy to get in my business. They were just happy to try to ruin me. They were just happy to do these things to me for no reason, only for gain, financial gain, followers, whatever it would be, funds. And so now this is the thing. They're going to suffer. They are going to suffer. Do you hear me? This is the part when you see the people then having to bring all these things and all these nice things that they thought. But it's not going to be in that sense, right? Possibly not going to be in that sense. But, you know, where they had to come and bring the offering or whatever. And then I'm all in that 𝘍𝘢𝘤 energy, like, give it to me. I want it now. Because we're not even dealing with energy like this. We're dealing with android energy probably. When it comes to some people, I'm sorry. Because that's what we're basically being turned into. So they want it for my lights to go out. Okay. They want my light to stop shining. They want that inner light or that inner something to be blown out. That candle. You know what? It's making me think about the candle on the incantano. Because if you think about it, that candle, you know, people might have looked at it as just a candle, but the grandma knew what it was. See, it's making me also think about the Queen of Pentacles. The grandma knew in her hat for some reason. In the smoke coming up from that volcano, right? The person that was whispering to her knows who she is. And that grandma energy knows just how to add enough seasoning to the stew for somebody to want to take it from you. While they've been trying to feed it to you, force feed it down your throat, these lies and these things and this manipulation this whole time. Yeah, I'm checking your clothes. Yeah, so this is, again, these people trying to take on identities of others and leave you with some other identity or something here. Maybe even some other, sense of clarity or some other, like, hell, we could talk about chips now. You know what I'm saying? Because, again, what are we talking about when we're talking about the mark, okay? All right. And it's saying that the person wears the same size shoe, but also this is making me think about like assuming the role of like somebody okay, let's look at this. Somebody could have tried to put somebody in hell, right? Okay. But they maybe weren't successful at doing that because people could see how these people were targeting this person, right? Or me. We're just going to say it. All right. And so then they said, okay, well, if not getting the person in hell, then I want to go ahead and leave them in heaven. And heaven is a lonely place. And I'm like, I don't need to be in the limelight. I just want my shit back. I want to do what they just thought that they just did. I want to go ahead and get my wealth back. I want the inheritance that was left to me. And I want to live my motherfucking life. And that's why somebody gave it to me. See, there's that don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the rivers and the lakes because again, this is going to be something here when it comes to, especially when we're talking about like, this whole kind of area with the Midwest, okay, all the way down into the South from East and West. Like the sun cometh from east and west. That's what this energy is. Again, you sleep in his spot. All right. And you're driving his car. Let me see. Driving his car. Yeah, because a car could be looked at as a vassal as well, too. And I feel like moon magic or even moon energy, I feel like that is not even the person here. This is somebody. So either this happened, the moon could have hijacked this person's vassal, or he gave it, because I just can't see this deception here. So again, now that they've erased the memories or they've messed with the minds of these masculine energies or feminine energies, whatever we want to call them. Now, okay? And then now this person can say, oh, there's something wrong with this person. And it has something to do with a biblical scripture and a reading that I was reading yesterday that said that they were going to, I think it was when it came to Solomon or Menelik, or I can't remember, but they were going to try to do something and then kidnap the 10-year-old this 10-year-old child of these people. You hear me? Do you hear me? I know what they're doing. It's kind of like leaving little snares here. Blackmail, blackmail, blackmail. And this other counterpart that does want to be honest and does want to speak, the connection is cut off between us by the Biden administration, because I think it has something to do with the first pipe or whatever pipes that they're trying to block from Canada. Low-key connection. That's why that crown is there. That's why the crown is there. And I guess these people think that I'm just supposed to get up and walk there. This is some kind of obsession. Whoever this was, I feel like there's a dark energy. It could be the moon. It may not be. But that's what I feel like this, what we're talking about here, has overpowered the part of this masculine that I wanted. Do you see what I'm saying? So then I'm going to be punished for them shutting me down for the very harsh treatment. You see what I'm saying? It's like killing off a power plant for good because of the world attacking it, when it was supposed to be gifted something and be able to live a luxurious life and go and travel. And this is what I'm hearing these people saying to me. This is what they wanted me to be able to do. They seen that I put hard work and dedication and barely asked for stuff. They seen that I was in service, a humanitarian energy. They saw that I was in service with people. They may have seen things that were done in the dark too. That's not nobody's fucking business. It don't matter. Because if you open up the door to some of these people's closet, a whole fucking bunch of people with bones and skin and bones is going to fall the fuck out. You understand what I'm saying? So who are these people to judge somebody? Who are they to judge God? So again, I'm going into this vassal, and then I'm in this 𝑠𝑒𝑘𝑚𝑎 energy, like you trying to play my dad, but my dad is in me. I am the Father, and the Father is in me. That's not talking about everybody. No. All the others that were probably saying these things like this, they are already taking their little piece of bread that somebody broke them off from these riches or whatever and gone along down their way. And rumor has it, I hope this is not true, because I feel like this is what somebody's trying to do. This may even be the Gemini trying to get me to get the scorpionic energy into a pit, or it might be vice versa. It's the other way around. Their energies are very close to me at least. Somebody's trying to get me to see something, but at the same time, it's like burning bridges or throwing somebody else under the bus. But at the same time, one of these people deserve to be thrown under the bus. And I'm going to tell you one thing. At the end of the day, somebody going to have to be mad, and it ain't going to be me. That's the one valuable thing that I learned from the mother that raised me. Somewhat. Because I think this has to do, like I said before, this is deeply rooted in the family as well. I don't give a fuck. I'm saying what I said. Because of the fact that even if they signed a contract, took an oath, or whatever they did, to be silent and not help, not one bit. You don't see a neighbor in trouble or something in need of help and don't do it. So who could sit there but a cyborg and watch something happen to their child and not extend a hand? Even if they had been through this before, if they didn't, envious, jealous, stanky people. People that probably ain't even your people in the first damn place. People that you adopted, and you are actually the child of two very wealthy individuals here, where now people have taken your inheritance, right? Because they don't feel like you deserved it, right? And dispersed it with people that were already being greedy and going around here taking as much land and everything that they could. And I don't think nobody, they talking about no-fly zone over what? No-fly zone motherfucking period. Until you search these motherfuckers down and do what the fuck you got to do. Because by this time, I feel that names have been changed, documents have been changed for, but I know these two people are my at least earthly masters, heavenly, my earthly parents or my heavenly, there's something here. Period. And I know they trying to go ahead and talk about this colluding energy with certain people and everything like this. I'm just trying to figure out who they going to pull in on that. Then I'll know. They know I know. What you trying to do? What are they trying to do? Are they trying to scramble to get the shit back? Could we be talking 60 million? And I'm just saying this could be in general for anybody, right? But I know that this story is about me. But there's other people out there that may have the same story as me, and it's being told through me because of the gifts that I have. And there's only going to be a short time for me to be able to even display this, because as I'm talking to you, it feels like there is like a faded kind of energy here, like a glitching energy here. All right. But that's what we were talking about. The bludgeon energy. Okay. Now I said on this channel, no, somebody was hit in the head and bludgeoned. And when I was talking about that, a clouds over my head came in that was shaped like a man laying with his arms up. Okay. And it looked like he had been knocked out. Okay. But I thought it was the divine masculine. Could have been. I don't know. Could be that this is an android kind of energy, but human. If you ever seen like that movie, The Humans or whatever, that show Humans, I think it comes on HBO. This could be an energy where God did make something special for me, and it not to be sounding funny or anything, but it's to be programmed to service, to help me, to have information, knowledge to help me. But it has to be it has to be matched or activated by somebody. And somebody else has actually taken and activated. It was supposed to be like a bodyguard, some type of protection or something like this with a healing energy to it, possibly. I don't know. Or him. I don't want to call it. I'm just saying to him. Yeah, so it's almost like even in that show Humans, when the person was very sad because, they wanted him to get rid of his what do you call it? So this is another one here, okay? They wanted him to get rid of his old model of something, right? So again, I think they want me to get rid of my old way of, I don't think that I'm androidish, but I think they want me to get rid of my old way of thinking. And even if I am, then let me have you see what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. I don't give a fuck at this point. Let me, if I'm not an android, if I am an android, again, we don't even realize, you know what I'm saying, that ancient technology means that there had to be technology in ancient times. So again, there's a reset. Okay. That's just what this is. All right. There's different beings on this plane and they have to be treated some kind of way. They're supposed to be treated and healed and then sent off or whatever. Okay. Just same thing like farm animals or whatever. Westworld energy, whatever. Get with it. I think Elon Musk already said that we was already androids, all of us. All right. Whether it's happened over time or whatever, fuck, it don't matter. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't matter. The fact is that if this is a new way of living, some people may not have gotten on as quick, but that doesn't mean that their awareness shouldn't be there. And I also look at this as this could be also from a fathering energy, trying to show somebody a lesson about, counting on people or something like this or whatever too. And, what was I going to say? Counting on people, right? Or just who to trust, you know what I'm saying? Because, it's almost like before I give you this trust, you know what I'm saying? I have to teach you these particular lessons. This is why I don't take things too seriously. I hurry up and try to see how I can internalize it and turn it into a lesson or something that can help me and other people. But in that instance, still, other people don't always want to help you, okay? But I feel like, again, once these people got whatever they got together, this is why, because they're not working alone. This is the principalities and rulers and high places that's helping these people. They didn't have to do nothing. All their job was to look at me, imitate me, learn what I did, go through my information, find out, watch me write poetry and learn how I do it and do it. Watch how I do my hair, my makeup, and do it. You know, that's what it was. That was the Empress. That's when I was in my Empress energy. So maybe I had to go ahead and be in that Empress energy for a while to pass that down so I can then go into my kingship. Right. So again, I'm looking at this like this story. Okay. And I like in my 11 Bible how they break it down, like kind of how I say it on here, his story or his story. Yeah, but that's just a side note. Anyways, so I feel like that's it. And I feel like somebody's taunting me because they know that this is something. It's like a last ditch effort, or they know that something is happening to me right now, right? Maybe like a faded energy here. And again, this may be also activation between the two people. So we're being punished, like it might be spirit or another energy trying to punish us for something that we have no control over because people have locked or blocked something. You see what I'm saying? So then we can't heal each other. And then this could be organic too, sons of God, okay? Versus sons of man, which are androids that could probably plug into something at the end of the day and they'll be fine. But we can't, we have to plug into each other. You see what I'm saying? It's almost like that Ace of Cup and the Ace of Wands. There, you don't get no more abundant than the Ace of fucking Cup. And that's like you having that in your mind, right? But somebody's been poking holes in it. Somebody's been ciphering from it. Somebody's been stealing. And then the wand, say somebody has, you know, a jealous person for no reason, though. They did this for no reason, I feel. Somebody was just jealous. And I feel like it's the moon at some point in time joining with also a 𝘍𝘢𝘤𝘢. Listen, okay, whatever this is, okay? And I feel like then the moon actually end up falling in love with my energy here and getting obsessed. And that might be the visitor that's here, the stranger in my house. When I just want the real connection back. But, or do I? Now seeing it this way. But I feel like this person was trying to warn me. This person was trying to tell me. This person was trying to, you see what I'm saying? It's like to suck something out, like to hollow something out here, okay? Eat away at it to a certain extent, okay? But I don't necessarily think that this is like a real, like a creature. This is something that has been created by governing forces or something behind the scenes to use for this. I don't think it's like a monstrous creature thing like this or whatever. I mean, this could also be, I don't know why someone just said 𝘱𝑠antos. I don't know. Maybe they got answers, or maybe it's something about that with the alligator or something here. Okay. But I feel like that's the help because, if we go back to the image of, I don't know if it was Inanna or one of the other goddesses, she's standing on the head of that alligator. Now, I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing, but she's got all of the heads now of somebody in her hand. So again, this might be, okay, this might be the Adriana energy. This might be the littlest sister here. This might be the littlest sister. Yeah. This is what this, oh my goodness. That's who let her in. That's who let the skinwalker in. Fauci. Oh my goodness. Remember I told y'all Fauci looked just almost exactly like a feminine. Because that's what this is. People flip the script. Oh my goodness. That's where it came from. And that person was so jealous of my child that she went right at 40-some years and didn't even want no children and everything and tricked somebody into having a baby. And it reminds me of what that lady said or what that girl said there. About somebody having the name of a 80-year-old woman, okay? And I feel like, yeah. So this is like blackmail, maybe even for Fauci or somebody to heal somebody. Because I was sitting there yesterday and I was watching this commercial and it came on and said something about HIV or something like this or something. And I'm thinking like, oh, what the fuck is that talking about? You know what I'm saying? Like whatever. But I feel like this is what it is. It can either go good or bad. I feel like, yes, somebody's threatening. I told y'all, how did that stuff if there was a such thing, okay? Some people think it was, and some people have different opinions of what it was, okay? But just let's look past all that. What if there was something that somebody was given to somebody intentionally because there were things that are seen and unseen that were going on in that time? Well, I'm testing on people. On site, kind of like, okay? Man. So it's almost like somebody is sitting there with the cure. They have it. They know what they need to do, but they want something from me. And a damn near part of me thinks it is me. But it's not going to be somebody in the likeness of who they are. This is talking about something else here. This is also talking about somebody having to sacrifice somebody. Maybe was trying to protect somebody at some point in time, but they want to sacrifice to somebody to someone. And I'm just not sure if it's a kind person or not. This may even be a gentleman or a man at some point in time within this past maybe 6 months or so that just wanted somebody to be a companion to them because they were soulmates or they had soulful communication with this person. I'm seeing 42 also. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. So then, yeah. So then this is why I resonate the energy of Atlanta to Hillary Clinton, because that's the energy here. Okay. And I think one of the wands may be connected. See, that's what I'm saying. You have your own little, it's you. And then you have the other yous. And it doesn't matter what color or they are, these are people that you're linked to. Again, especially if more than one of us go through the world card energy, okay? In that incubator stage or something for 40 years, okay? People give you riches in order to go off into, or maybe people already have some, whatever, to go off into this part of the life. It's like what they did was messed up. I'm hearing what the ancestors saying is on like a messed up scale, man. And they're gonna try to come at me for making it public, right? But there was no other way to do it. Just the same thing with what we talked about years ago. There was no other way to do it because these people won't listen. They won't do right. And so in that case, I'm telling you, this is what I'm hearing. You don't have to be scared. You don't have to be whatever the fuck you want to say. This is not a threat. It is not a threat. This is the first. Now, y'all know I sit here and be like, yeah, I talk to God like this and I be playing around and we go back. But this is the first time I felt something really course through my fucking chest real quick. Something is rocked to the core. They're just thinking like the integrity of something here. And then also, it's like they're like, you put these imbeciles. And I'm not talking about the main people. I'm talking about you even went as low as to put foreign people. Okay, that might even be upset because of what we say about, illegal immigrants coming over. They could have went as low as to try to put these people coming fresh over the border in charge over Israel, or even try to have them have access to your vassal. It's disgusting because they have fucking lost it. They have lost it altogether now. Because this energy is supposed to be a forever energy. But I got a lot of people trying to drain me on my energy. So this particular thing, and whether this person has been wiped again or not, this is them even probably writing this. This is crazy. This is miraculous almost. Talking about something in futuristic energy, but hindsight to a certain extent. And it's like I meditate on those words, right? And my biblical text. And those were written for me. And I feel like these people are looking to harm this. They're looking to harm him. They're looking to harm these two. Because the two goats were my companions, or was their whatever, okay, in the world card energy. Or I feel like they've done something to them and they're seeking my voice and they're going to have a void. But I feel like they had plenty of time to do right. And now look at where we're all at. Now look at where we're all at because somebody wanted to just be doing some fucked up shit. Saw how kind somebody was, saw how genuine somebody was, and they still did it. And guess who's probably going to end up helping out? Is going to be people, again, that people get mad when I talk, that it should be less, more, we should recognize the division and move on. It's going to be the people that don't look like me that's probably going to help me. Do you see what I'm saying? That's why, but nobody don't like that. And see, that's why I'm not really welcome. It's not even just who I am. It's also, you know what I'm saying? I'm not welcome because they don't understand what I'm saying here. These people haven't done the inner work. They didn't go down that journey. They didn't heal. They got fire and desire from satanic energy. They took the easy road, the temperance. They took that antidote, but that shit is going to wear off. Boy, it's going to wear off. Double, triple. Yeah. They thought they could feed off of the center, the gooey center forever. It's almost like a turtle, a soft shell turtle, or a little baby turtle, getting its shell. Turtle Island energy. I keep hearing 7-nation army here. Okay. There's a stranger in my house. It took a while to figure it out. There's no way you could be who you say you are. It's almost like they took my loving kindness. They took my laughter. They took my happiness. They took my smile. They took all of this, right? And left me with their likeness and their appearance. Like that is it. So this could just be a very, it's a muse energy here. And it's also like an admirational energy, but it's just like, why would you do that and then leave me? Like, what? Because even when you were like you were, I liked you. You see what I'm saying? I didn't judge you. Never even met you. I didn't judge you. But I feel like this person is so used to dealing with me on a low vibrational scale. That's the reason why this happened to me. Nothing more and nothing less. Or maybe a couple things, both. This person didn't want to admit to the fact, for what people say on the surface, okay? But they didn't want to admit to the fact that this is a major part of what is God. And it's just that light, right? But I think that also he was saying this little light of mine is good. So again, that's what I'm saying here. So this person is there. This person, I'm trying to make the connection with higher and lower self because that's a twin flame, right? But I feel like that's where we're already at, right? Or we're on our way, or we're somewhere there, suspended here, right? Like in midair or something like that. But I also have to feel like this has to do with some type of movement, especially as well too. But then I also feel like this person is going to say, well, damn, I just need to go into your mother's world. Like, I just need to go into her world one time. Because I feel like whenever I go to that world, I can't remember. And I want to remember my times with this man. If that is what he's looking for with me. I don't know. The scary thing is I don't know what kind of times there were. You see what I'm saying? So again, these other sibling style energies could have been trying to protect me from this energy. The first one could be kind of mean, possibly. But maybe he's mean to everybody else. Maybe it's like Beauty and the Beast energy. And he found something, that gooey something, right? And he wants it. He don't want to change it, and he wants it. It's almost like that rose, but it's almost like the rose, right? That was inside of the apothecary jar. Okay? These lips of mine. If you ever need a... And not some puppet on a string, right? But I feel like if this is, I don't know. I feel like if this is God, then it's never been that way. I feel like I intimidate this man. But I feel like I don't know everything about what this man wants from me. But I feel like I'm very curious. Okay, something is not good right here. Okay, we're going to go somewhere. Hold on, stop. I mean, as long as people don't end up like... But I feel like, there's like... I'm hearing that song, I'm Not Your Casanova, but I feel like this person is maybe Don Juan, and maybe this person never felt... I'm not laughing at anyone. I'm laughing, about what I said. But I feel like, again, this person maybe is also like, doesn't really know how to communicate, but he wants someone to show him. And I'm tough as long as I have security. That wasn't a joke. And I want to bring my things. I want to bring my things. I wonder what that warning was about. Don't go chasing waterfalls. Stick to the river in your lake. It's almost like there's a multiplicity thing going on here. But not even in just the mental space, in the real physical. So I'm supposed to be embodying all the crowns in the world, right? So what they're doing is duplicating us, right? And placing us in these different places here. I don't know why I'm here alluding and also like incubating, okay? But where they're doing that, it makes it seem like we're fated or we're some android, something that's going to die. No, it's just the people have taken so much of us out of us and it needs to be returned. And I feel like last night it was somewhat restored for a moment. It kind of was like show and tell is the game I played, right? But again, it's that moon energy. It's that moon energy. Very like kind of cold. It's not really inviting. So I feel like whatever this is, this energy of one of these masculines might, or both of these masculines might have been under this person's something at one point in time. But I feel like it's a very, tough. It doesn't necessarily have to be this energy, but I'm just saying, I feel like when we're dealing with a east side energy, I feel like that's what they were dealing with. But I think this east side energy is maybe in the likeness of this northern energy, if you know what I mean. Like a different breed, okay? Where you would have to really be curious or like this, right? Or be interested or curious in these kind of things here. But the thing I don't like about this whole thing is, okay, I'm figuring out, okay, I'm seeing these things. Also, I think somebody drinks. I think whoever is tapping into my energy right now is an alcoholic. And this might be why the masculine portion or energetic field has so much fun with this person. They get this person drunk to get them loose. When for me, and I don't know who this is, I'm not saying that this is the north or the east energy. I'm just saying somebody that's playing around with my energy. I mean, I'm hearing California girls though, okay? Somebody that's tapping into my energy is drinking already. And this has me feeling kind of, it's not any medicine or anything like that. That's what it is. And it's also meant, some of this is like, okay, too. It's either, okay, that's what it is. Or also, it's also somebody trying to, like I said, drain me to make me seem faded, or like I don't operate at a full scale. Because Source restored me within this past 2 years. So replenish, right? These people they didn't have enough already. They had to come try to get more and more and more and more, and not let me heal. And the thing is, this is your only reservoir. You will never get another one. It is over. Shit is going to be reversed. You think it's funny if you want to. This is the energy that's fluidly coming through me right now. And they know, they're saying they know what you talking. Just say it like we telling you. It's just like God in the Bible saying, just tell them how I'm telling you. They gon' know. And that's it. And this is one of the times they say, oh, with their jaw drop. Surely this is, yeah. That energy. Because this, I'm telling you, this God and ancestor is not playing. They might have been against each other in the past, but we helped break that curse. We helped show that it wasn't just about that. It just wasn't about color. It just wasn't about this and that. This is about the hierarchy's greedy, it's just about the energy here. And that's it. So we see them and point them out. They don't like that. This person might even have a black eye. So it's making me think, be careful. What you choose, you know what I'm saying? Be careful. Because almost like this person already has possession of someone, possibly at night. I feel like this energy waits until someone goes to sleep. And I used to sleep a lot, you know what I'm saying? Like 10 years ago or something like this. Oh, there's that 10. And I feel like it's starting to get back to that energy. Something wants to feed, but they're playing with their food. I don't mean to sound scary, y'all, because I don't know, maybe that just makes me a weirdo, I guess, okay? And it's not like I'm just sitting here all day, but there's a okay, there we go. There's a familiarity. Why did I hear somebody Rollins? Okay, so maybe this has to do also with a writer energy. Being molded into being some type of a writer of some sort in the kingdom. But the whole thing is, then you taking me away from my station as being king. And that ain't happening. That ain't happening. No. That's what I'm saying. But they want me to think all the king's horses, but it's not up to these people no more. They had their chance to do right. They had their chance to do right. They didn't. None of them. It said in that Bible, not a one of them. That's why it's going to be the empress, and it's going to be her fucking way or the highway. The low way. No more highway. People that have been hooked up and linked up, they're going to try to do with those of us that are chosen, or those of us that are worth the most first. Let's just put it like that. Worth more than gold. This person, that's what I'm saying. This person doesn't want to assist. Or they don't know that they're supposed to, because they are under too many drinks have been given to me. This is my twin flame, and this is what's going on right now. I bet you. I feel like somebody is hurt. Somebody is being. I mean, they might. I'm feeling two different energies, baby. Here, okay. I'm sorry, or maybe even four. Somebody is being hurt. Somebody is being spanked. Now, this may be a good hurt for somebody, but somebody is something like that is happening here. There's drinking. Don't all have to be the same individual. There's drinking, spanking, or somebody's being hurt or stabbed or something, pricked with something on their leg, their back of their thigh. They don't want me to leave you nothing, but they don't realize it's all mine. It's mine. It's always going to be mine. You are just mining the shit right now. And then after that, you're going to be minding your fucking business in jail. Let's talk about that eluding. They're trying to hold up and talk about this other stuff, talking about Trump. I think I know why they're doing that. Don't you know why you're doing that? Don't you know why you're doing that? You foul, crooked, disrespectful, deceitful, disgusting men, is what the Bible said. And I don't know. I don't think it's illegal to read that yet, I guess. So you better hurry up and read up, buddies. Yeah, this is definitely somebody else in my energy. It may be that energy of 𝑘𝑠𝑐𝑢𝑎𝑙, and it may be these people thinking that this shit is a joke and just sitting here knowing that that's exactly what it is. This is making me think about unique apologetic or whatever. This is right here, proof right here that these people is messing around in my energy. I bet you if somebody is watching these people, this is either leftover liquor, this is something else, or these people are under the influence of something here. So these people are the ones that's partying and drugging and doing all this stuff all day and trying to turn it around on me when I sit here in my house. If people have been watching me, you barely see me leave, but I'm very happy. I'm kind. When my people do come by, we have fun. We laugh. You know, come on now. Keep it real. You don't have to fear me. And you don't have to fear. I think the masculine has been done the same way. And I'm that energy that's going to reach out that hand that's strong enough, but also like masculine enough, but also feminine enough. As long as, again, this is what I see with this eye. You know what? Maybe it's a blindfold, actually. Maybe the person don't have black eyes. Maybe it's a blindfold. But I also feel like my vision is very blurry, okay? My vision is very blurry right now. Like almost in a hallucinatic energy. And like I said, I've never touched any drug. And if you talk about tobacco, or you're talking about some kind of flowers or something like that, tea or smokable tea or marijuana, again, regardless, it ain't none of your business. But those I do not consider drugs anyway. Okay. Medicinal energy. Okay. Yeah. And he wouldn't treat me like you do. Okay. Okay. So this makes me think about the energy that the soulmate husband was in over the summer, that he came out of that, like a very rageous energy, but I can see that he wasn't himself. And you know, some people say, don't make excuses for him and say he wasn't himself. No, motherfucker. Oh yeah, this is real. And it happens or like every 10 years or every kind of these cycles or whatever, or every kind of something like this. Papa was the Rolling Stone. The men get crazy and start being fruitful and multiplying. You know what I'm saying? Then you got daddies and, you know, and you got children all over. It's the same thing. So you can't really hold these people accountable. This is why, again, after all is said and done, I'm not even mad at my family. Maybe they going through the same thing I'm going through, and they already went through this process, and they just like, come on over here to the other side. Or, you know what I'm saying, is they could be sitting there all mad and in their feelings that I wasn't talking. And somebody can try to tell me we're paying you back because of how you're treating your parents. But why didn't you do that to them when they were you see what I'm saying? So it's this energy to keep me here. Because you know what? I think this person likes to watch me at a distance. They're intimidated or nervous. But I feel like it's like they know as soon as it's just this one step here. So I'm being punished because of their tardiness, and not saying that they're tardy, but like because of their, you know what I'm saying? Maybe that's the snail. That's the snail on the ground I can't remember what card it is. I think it is a king's card. The lizard is on the King of Wands. I can't remember which king it is, but there's a snail there. It's making me think about snail mail. This person like to do things the old way. They like older things. You know, they like me. They like me. And they like me. It's almost like that kind of like, almost like the softest place on earth. Like, you know, they think something is the softest place on earth on me. And I think the softest place on earth is in this person's arms. But I do think that there's an aggressive side. And that's the dangerous part. That's what leads me to the Vlad, the impaler energy here. Now, I'm not saying that that's what that have to be, okay? And that impaler energy, if you really look at it, you know, they give us the perception of what that would be. You know, if you look into the storyline, I'm pretty sure you'll find out that it was something else. Like this person had to really pierce a lot of people. Maybe this even have to do with Putin's energy or whatever that they're trying to, you know, because they just turned the spin and said, oh, it seems like Putin really has a soft spot for, you know, Ukraine, and he's upset about what was going on there. And that's kind of like what this was. So, you know, like I said, if you see how energy is transferable and transmutable and how it does what it does, you know what I'm saying, with the current, move with the current, you know. But the thing I feel like somebody probably even took that last lifeline. Somebody probably didn't swap my memory bank with somebody. You know what I'm saying? It's just some crazy shit like this to make sure that I can't even get there. Do you see what I'm saying? To make sure that I can't even get there. First things first, I think that this is talking about that the White House is, again, I feel like the White House is mine. Somebody's trying to put up a holdup. That's what it is. And like I said a couple weeks ago, yes, I think that, I think that that's what should happen. I think that there should be some type of thing where somebody can help me. Again, whether I have to leave this marriage or I'm stepping into this position that I'm stepping into regardless. And I feel like, again, I need to do something with my stuff. I need to bring my stuff with me when I go somewhere. Okay? There's not going to be no travel lightly because these people want me to leave my stuff behind so they can have it. And it's not all about the stuff. I have collectibles and I have stuff that I create with. And whatever I'm going to be doing, and I'll probably be doing it from home. You know what I'm saying? I'll probably be able to be happy and then freely creating too. So again, it's not what's been holding me up. The holdup has been, I feel like there's stagnation on that side. It appears to be an embrace, but it's really not been, it's been stagnant. Because I'm telling you, I've been so curious all this time. Like, I'm like, come on now. But, you know, it did kill the cat now. So maybe this person, you know, maybe this energy is trying to hold this back still. His friends and family might, because they think wait, okay, now you force this person to get out of their comfort zone a little bit. Now, first we need you to get out of yours, because you know what I'm saying? How that can be if somebody comes all the way into somebody else's domain, that could be a little bit upset. You know, it could be a little bit, and I'm not saying obsessive. It could be a little bit, you know, where somebody can, you know how children are. Okay. You know how they are. See, because this person might live a slow life. Like a wine connoisseur. You know. Someone who studied the art of war. Okay. Let me see. Yeah. He wouldn't touch me like that, and he wouldn't do me like you do. He would adore me. He wouldn't ignore me. So I'm convinced there's a stranger in my house. And the house is the White House. I told you. This is Muslim energy here. This is Moorish Shriner energy. This is King of Swords energy. I think the King of Swords is the one with the snail, y'all. You can correct me if I'm wrong. That's not the person no more. It's not. I think these people, the water is not there anymore. They've kicked out, they kicked out maybe foreign, like English or UK energy, and we're going to bring it right back. We're going to bring it right back. Yeah, because that's my fucking house. We're going to bring it right back. We're going to bring it right back. Yeah. Just almost like the Beverly Hillbillies. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully, I don't know. But the waterfalls, they've already structured. They're oh so tightly grid here. No. Up is the only way. South is defeat. And west is something with heat. Something with heat. What is it about the southeast though? I don't know. It seems kind of inviting. I don't know.